How are you doing? Andy Whited from Recruitment Marketing International today. So, question regarding data-driven recruitment and data-driven marketing to bring in client leads and also candidates. So, in short, data-driven marketing, data-driven recruitment, I just don't get it. It's a summary we've got here. So, solution is this. First off is to understand where you are in your business building process. So, if you're a business under, say, 250k revenue per year, you have a set of data metrics that you'll need, 250 to 7 figures. There'll be an additional handful of other metrics you'll need. So let's simplify what data-driven recruitment means really, and data-driven marketing means for a business under $1 million. So often we build this into a mountain that it doesn't need to be. We complicate things. Shiny object syndrome, the new tool, the new ABC. So what's the outcome we want? So we want to be doing, say, 7 figures. So we want to be doing 1 million in revenue. We want to be doing a profit figure of around about 75 to 82%. So we're looking at 750k to 820k take home pre-tax. So what's the data that gets us to that point? Well, clearly we've got a number of placements. Clearly we've got a fee. Clearly we've got a number of acquisition points along the way with clients. Acquisition points to candidates, i.e. getting the client lead in, the conversation with the client, getting T&Cs signed, then we move into delivery of the candidate. So it could be CVs in, it could be interviews, etc., etc., etc. So there's these data points. There's only a handful that you need. So the first thing to understand is this: do not complicate this. And I actually urge you to actually move away from phrases like data-driven recruitment if you're under $1 million. Yes, we want to be using data, but I think the way that recruitment has evolved in the last 5 years, we can mishmash being a recruitment entrepreneur and take in a well-intended guide, for example, with data-driven recruitment, but really it'd be more fitting with a corporate business is looking to bring in 400 hires per year. So what do we really need to get? So let's look at some examples whereby data-driven recruitment or data-driven marketing to bring in clients would be of use. So let's say, for example, you've got a LinkedIn network of, say, 20,000, and you've got a profile for you, and your profile is for clients. And let's say your partner has a profile for candidates. So just very simple setup there. So let's say that we have that setup. And let's say that you posted an article on LinkedIn to your 20,000 clients, but only 50 of the clients see that article. So only 50 of the 20,000 see the article. So although maybe putting out an article or a post thinking that it's reaching out to 20,000, only 50 are going to see it. To that point, we've got a set of data that allows us to make a driven decision on what to do and what not to do. So that's just a very simple example on social media. What I'm a big portrayer of is direct response candidates and direct response clients. That means we own all the clients in the marketplace, all the candidates in the marketplace are in our CRM. We run through an automated process to bring an inbound lead. We're in control of that. So the data points along there's 5 to 7 data points from start to finish to bring that lead in. Then again, there's a handful of data points for converting the client. There's a handful of data points for converting the candidate. So what I would say is, first thing is take a step back, and if you haven't got this data understanding now, read my content, listen to some of the videos. So I'm a massive believer. I've got over 12 years of this now, hundreds of success stories, 6, 7 recruitment businesses whereby we've taken a niche, we've taken a business and just simplified it hugely. So how many placements do you need? What's your fee? Right, reverse engineer the steps. What are the data points along the way? Now you can probably write these down yourself right now. If you add in an automation piece that I'm a massive believer of, a process we created a few years ago, there'll be a few data points there as well in terms of bringing the client leads in and the candidates in. But remember this, there's a binary set number of clients in your niche. There's a binary set number of organizations and decision makers in those organizations. So 1,000 organizations, 5 clients. There's a binary set number of candidates. So with those 2 numbers, you've got a very clear expectation and a black and white outcome about the total market. Then you can segment down. And really, when we get into a business, whether it's a startup or it's a business that's doing, say, 250k, you want to break $1 million, there's only really 3 core drivers to think about when it comes to data-driven recruitment. First is this: you should have 2 acquisition channels to bring in clients, just 2. So you don't need TikTok, Instagram, and a dozen other things to bring in your clients. You need 2. And secondly, you need 1 acquisition channel for candidates, possibly 2 depending on the niche, but really 2 acquisition channels for your clients, 1/2 for your candidates, and that's it. Then what you've got is for each of these is a set of data points. And as simple as filling in a spreadsheet, you know exactly what your metrics are for each part of that process. So taking a step back again, Andy, I'm unsure what data-driven marketing is, or data-driven recruitment, or the relevance to recruitment. Again, there's a lot of good intent out there, but we overcomplicate something that can be very, very simple. And if you're under $1 million, remember, there's only 3 steps to your business. 1 is you bring the leads in, or you bring the candidates in. 2 is you convert that client, or you convert that candidate. And 3 is you deliver that candidate. That is it. When I came up with that model, just to simplify what recruitment is, a lot of light bulbs went off. So hopefully that's given you what you need in terms of data-driven recruitment. If you'd like to reach out to me, we're at recruitmentmarketinginternational.com, and stay strong. See you soon.